think we might be able to see this better now. Or maybe we're too close for that to render really, but of course now we're in orbit, and well, from here I could land on Subon, or we could send our plane into the atmosphere of Jot. But I think actually I want to send out my lander to Cind. But if you're asking yourself, well, why'd you go to Jot if you're going to be going to Cind first? But, well, so here's my plan. As heat kind of became an issue for my previous mission, like if I didn't have the cheat that the infinite temperature cheat turned on, my ship literally instantly explodes. While I was at Cind. But I'm pretty sure if we turn it off here, we don't explode. Like even if we go crazy with time warp. I don't know, maybe we'll turn this so we're facing the sun. With our giant shield. So, okay, so now we're gonna disembark our lander. Well, first I have to transfer crew to our lander. So time just now will allow us to disembark the lander. I just want to make sure my staging is set up correctly. And it is. Okay, you just need to clear the mothership. And now we actually can leave. Ah, shoot. Guess I forgot to put some kind of power source on this thing. Whoops. So, hope you guys pardon me for having to do this cheat, but otherwise I wouldn't be able to save this mission. So, we're gonna leave our mothership here, and we're actually going to send this on its way for Cind. And of course, in order to save on weight, I can already detach that. Okay, I don't want our mothership firing its engine. Well, no, I don't get why persistent thrust does that, like when you have multiple ships, but oh well. The only thing I can do about it is turn off the other engine of the other ship. So now we just kind of leave as if we're, as if this lander is a mothership in of itself, because, one perk of having the nuclear saltwater rocket is we have a lot of Delta V for, the size of our craft. Like, we have about, 38,000 meters per second here. Just in this little in this craft. It's really dumb. I forgot to put a generator on this thing, but I guess we'll just pretend that's not a thing. Okay, and now we just set on a course for Cind. Okay, I do not have infinite temperature turned on, and we're not overheating yet. Like, I have no idea if having radiators, whether they be stock radiators or modded, those actually help with like heating caused by being very in close proximity to a star. Yeah, this burn alone used up like almost our first set of drop tanks. Alright, or radial drop tanks. Yeah, looks like our burn wasn't as accurate as I was hoping, but we can correct it. I think actually once again, I'm gonna give the point of view of actually approaching the planet from this screen. Oh, okay, though, there it is. And once again, I might have started my burn a little bit late, but that's okay. Hey, staging wasn't quite as graceful as I was hoping, but oh well. Oh, and I forgot about this lander. I forgot to mention, these are not ordinary landing legs, actually. These are the telescopic hydraulic cylinders with, and connected to adapters which have, grip pads. And this is actually something I saw Matt Lown actually recently try on one of his latest KSP missions. And this, and he is. There's a lot of us. A lot of us KSP players are not fond of just the whole behavior with the landing gear, the landing legs, where when you land on the surface of a planet, it behaves as if you're on, like, ice, where unless you're on a, like, perfectly flat surface, your lander always tends to want to slide to some degree. And if you're on a rather steep slope, basically you just end up sliding down and then toppling over. Doesn't matter, like, even if you have a really graceful landing, if its slope is steep enough, you just end up toppling over because you slid down a hill, which is really annoying. Okay, now we're in orbit, so I'm going to... Okay. Why did I explode? Okay, I just ended up turning on the infinite temperature because it's like, as if I look at the Kerbal Engineer here, like, say, if I go up to onto the sun side, it looks like at no point I get, like, a part that's above 100%. And it's like how whenever I go in and out of time warp, it just kind of, I see it peak at 90 briefly. So it's like, I have no idea if it, like, because it briefly goes above 100 and then that causes it to explode, or so. I don't know. I think we're just gonna pretend like our ship is... I think I'll just leave the cheat on, well, at least for this part of the mission, and we'll just pretend like we have, our lander actually can survive the heat. I'm sure it is possible to build a ship that actually can survive without cheats, but it seems like I haven't figured out how to do that. I think we'll land on Cind and then return to the back to the mothership around Jot before we end this video. But I have a feeling this landing's gonna take multiple attempts, so gonna inflate our heat shield, or aka our air brake. Okay, I would like to land somewhere like in that spot. Like kind of like there. Oh, crap. Oh, it looks like we have a problem. I cannot extend my landing legs or my improvised landing legs because I don't have electric charge. And it seems like the cheat does not allow these to operate. Give me a little bit. Guess I'm gonna have to figure something out. Okay, so I've had to actually send another, like I had to send an engineer out here just so I could actually attach some RTGs to this lander so it can have power. And it looks like we still can't run our engine at full power, so I guess I'm gonna have to do that anyway. It's really annoying, but it is what it is. So, guess let's commence our landing. Hey, why can't we still... Okay, I guess I had to unlock... Apparently if you lose power, you have to manually unlock these. That's annoying. So... yeah, I'm just gonna speed up most of this. Oh, and it looks like I forgot to bring science instruments. Oh well. I mean, I already got science from this planet, so... And our giant heat shield slash air brake is already starting to have an effect. Even though, mind you, the atmosphere on this planet I think is a quarter as thick as Kerbin's. So this is still really thin atmosphere we're flying through. Like we're pretty high up into it right now. So I think maybe once we get lower, we might want to fire our engine just so ensure. Actually, I think I'll do that now, just to ensure that we don't go in that lava pit. sometimes as we get lower in the atmosphere, we may have to fire our engine to slow us down the rest of the way. Okay, I think we'll just go with start firing our engine now. Okay, I think we want to jettison our shield now, our heat shield now. Okay, that was a bit of a sketchy landing, but at least we managed it. Yeah, I waited a little bit too late to actually like jettison our shield there, but we'll actually start like basically our suicide burn to land, but yeah, this might be a little dumb, but I'm gonna maybe see if I could get closer to one of those lava patches. Yeah, I definitely want to say these landing legs actually are pretty helpful. Yeah, we're not even that close to the lava, and you can see we're already starting to overheat. Okay, so we're not going to spend that much time out here. Oh yeah, I forgot to extend our ladder. Yeah, maybe I should like actually bring rovers to missions. You know, that way it would be possible to maybe drive closer to that lava over there. But yeah, it would kind of sort of look like this if we were closer up to it. And as you can tell, I don't know if you watched the previous time we landed on Cind, you can tell this planet already looks a lot different than it did before. Okay, we just quickly plant our flag and get back in the lander before our Kerbal dies of a heat stroke. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. Trying to get him to latch onto that ladder. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, so I think we're ready to leave the surface of this hellish world. Yeah, I believe our original landing spot was somewhere over there, and we went over to here. Okay. So now it's just time to leave Cind orbit and then re-rendezvous with our mothership that we left around Jot. Sayonara, Cind. Not sure when we'll be coming back. But yeah, I really like how like these were so far close to into the system. Like all the planets are pretty close by, like so you can actually see them. Like there's Jot over there, that's Cind that we just landed on. And Blast is somewhere, but Blast is somewhere back there. Oh, now you can kind of see the red glow. Okay, now we just need to rendezvous. I'll probably do that off camera because you've seen me do orbital rendezvous enough so many times. I mean, this one's no different than others I've done before. Well, this is a bit awkward. I have no RCS, no monopropellant left. So I may go into the side for now. And then once we can refuel this up with monopropellant, I can actually dock it into that one. Come on. There we go. Managed to dock with no monopropellant and a really high thrust engine that's like very, you have to feather a lot just to make really tiny increments in speed. But of course we're back docked, reunited with our mothership. And I guess this is a good time to end this video here. So, thank you all for watching. This has been me, Dusty Circuit, here with some more Kerbal Space Program content. If you liked what you saw, remember to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of my videos, be sure to hit the bell for notifications. Peace out. Bye.